just love hockey because it's what I've been doing all my life.
If you want something really bad, you need to sacrifice, and that's what's gonna make you better.
I want to fight for these guys and fight for the town of Pueblo.
Somebody who got brought into this family is feeling proud about what they're a part of, feeling pride of the Pueblo Bulls logo and what that brings to them, right? It's not just a practice, it's not just a game for them, obviously. They're thinking about it outside of it. So it's something that we're a family, but you look at the players that we bring in, not many are from Pueblo. So again, it's coming here with a mindset of working hard, right? You look around what we have, everybody who's a part of us is working hard on our behalf, whether it's billets, sponsors, on-ice staff or off-ice staff. It really doesn't matter, they're all working hard, so there's already a culture around us of the people working hard. There is nothing less than these players other than to come in and work hard, and if they don't do it, they are not fitting in with the community that we have here.
See that? Juniors is a whole different game now. It's a very different play style than what I was used to, so like I noticed it a lot like the first half of last season because I struggled. I mean it's just a whole different game than what we were used to.
High school or youth hockey, you're always playing with kids like kids your age or kids that maybe a year older or a year younger. So it's way different speeds and guys are stronger than others. And you kind of have to figure out how to play differently, I think.
I feel like it brings physicality right up too.
Yeah, it kind of challenges you. Like I've been playing with kids my age and around my state for the last 14 years, 13 years, and it's a lot different when you're playing a guy 4 years older than you and you're pissing him off a little. It's a little different.
Getting drilled in front of the net. Coming to Pueblo was a huge change in my play. Like, I mean, I could toe drag at the blue line and not worry about getting my head taken off all game. Now, Lamb's coming up, you go down the wall, he's gonna murder you. Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely a different, like, at least for me, it made me change my game pretty significantly. I had to definitely get way more physical than I was.
When they play hockey, it is real hockey. It isn't a bunch of kids skating around. This is full-on real hockey. I love to watch when people come to the games for the first time. They have absolutely no idea what to expect. You know, they think it's just going to be this sweet game of kids, and then they get in there and they're like, wow, dude, they're fights. They're like, you know, they are going at it hard and giving their all through the whole game.
My name is Albin Augustsson. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Värnamo, Sweden. It's been a rough start. I've had some injuries and stuff like that.
You just can push through, and that's been something that's also been very good for, I think, for the whole team to learn that. Just push through it because it's for the greater purpose.
tell these guys all the time, we ask them to come to work for five hours. 5 hours and you get a break the rest of the day, do what you need to do, right? On the other side of it, it's not really stopping, it's preparing for the next day, it's getting ready. How'd practice go? How'd these guys work together? It's kind of understanding everything about it.
Changing the game from a mentality standpoint of, you know, getting the things that we want. How do you get them? It's not hoping, it's not wishing, it's working for it. It's putting it in every single day. It's earning the third period by playing well in the first, and things lead into it.
But that's how you come together. That can't be taught.
They definitely have their work cut out for them when it comes to training, especially for this age group, and that just shows how serious the program is when it comes to keeping them at their level best and pushing them to go farther.
It's a combination of just the love you have for the sport and seeing how good you can be.
That level of dedication and commitment, it amazes me that these humans can be so passionate and so in love with something that they're willing to give everything else up just to focus on this one thing.
Your work ethic has to go next level. How much do you care about this dream that you're chasing?
I think we're here for a reason. We want to get like further and like experience, like in-year experience. So like hockey-wise, I wouldn't say that, or at least I'm not missing out. I'm getting a new experience that I think is a lot more fun than being just at home. But I think that might be different for you, because like you played Gina for what, 4 years? Yeah. So like, this is my first junior year in the US, but missing out, like, of course, for me and even for you too, but I mean, family and friends, like back home, there's like an 8-hour time difference. Like, there's not many hours where I'm awake and they're awake at the same time, so yeah, that's probably like the hardest thing. Yeah. Love what we're doing, otherwise we wouldn't be here.
You know, coming here with all the resources and everything is huge, and getting to just work on my craft is really nice. And it's definitely tough with not being able to talk to family all the time just because of how busy we are. But it's super fun, like every time I'm with all the boys and we're just laughing and having a good time. It just melts away.
Today the question is, what's your favorite pre-game song?
Everything that Frankie sings is my pre-game song.
I'm a good singer.
Oh my God.
I don't wanna know.
I didn't really like get homesick because I don't know, you're so busy and you're always with someone. That I was with a bunch of guys 24/7 last year, and it was really kind of, they were family, so it wasn't too hard. I think you just sacrifice social life around like your town, and you know, I don't have too many friends from my old school. I think I went to high school for 1 year, then COVID, then yeah, so all my friends are hockey friends pretty much.
I would say the only con is you don't get to see your family for 5 or 6 months, and then other than that, it's just like, oh, it's the same thing, just better hockey, which is the reason we all come down here. So.
Where did he men's at?
I'm gonna be so out of shape today. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be a bad practice.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Yeah. I'd skate in a week. I'm waiting for it.
practice, it kind of varies. Like, I know a couple guys work, so like me, Hoodie, Scooter, like we all kind of like, we work every day we can just because we have to. A lot of the guys, like we have youth, so like tonight we'll do youth practice where like 2 or 3 of the guys will go out and talk with like, or skate with like the little kids, and they get to do, but I mean really like we don't have like much time. Like today's a short day, like we didn't have workout and there's no like film or anything. Usually by the time we get home it's noon 1, and you know, I work at 4, so it's not like we have a ton of time. What do you guys do other than college football and homework?
That's like literally my life. Just hockey, come home, take a nap, and then do homework until I go to bed.
Yeah, we don't have, I wouldn't say we have the most active like social lives in Pueblo, but no, I mean I feel like we're just too busy, so then, you know, by the time we get, you know, all done, we're just gassed.
The hardest thing was just keep going through little injuries, or like my body's sore, like hurt, and it's just keep going and keep finding motivation and give my best.
If I had half the commitment that they do to anything in my life, I would be a superstar. They get themselves up. They get out the door. They go practice for an hour and a half. They go work out an hour and a half. Some of them go have jobs.
I can't understand how a man lives his life in fear. I got goals, matter of fact, I got more. I got dreams in the lyrics, can you hear them, can't fall.
Then they go home and they sleep and they get up and they do it again.
You have so many responsibilities as a junior hockey player. I mean, some of us may be working jobs after hockey or even doing school, and so it's not just about being a hockey player. The junior league really helps you develop into being a young man and to excel in the world after hockey.
Ain't stopping me from reaching, won't stop me from believing that I'm here for a reason. As long as we keep breathing, that ain't stopping me from reaching, won't stop me from believing that I'm here for a reason. As long as we keep breathing.
Obviously wins and losses will come and go, and that's a really big piece of why everybody's here, but you know, seeing them develop as people, as players, as, you know, members of this community, that's probably the biggest thing for me personally. And they come in very timid and you know, a little bit afraid sometimes of, you know, making the wrong mistake or saying the wrong thing or not knowing who people are. Now they're a little bit established and they understand that and they understand their spot, and that's important for me to see. That shows us obviously that we're doing things the right way.
They want what's best for us. They help us very much and like put down very much time to make us succeed and make the team succeed. So it's a very big difference, because from many teams I played for before, it hasn't been the same like willingness to see the players improve and get better.
We have some really good leadership, and these coaches and owners and really everybody involved wants the best for these boys. They want them to grow in every aspect of their life, not just hockey, because it's more than hockey. It's more than the game, and it's about helping them grow into these great adults.
Each of these boys needs to know that they are looked at as individuals, including when it comes to their diet, including when it comes to their recovery, including when it comes to their training, because they have individual goals too that are important to them, so they can continue doing what they're doing and level up within their sport, going on to college or what have you.
I know that we take care of our guys. Anybody can run practice, anybody can say they have workouts, but like, is it quality? Are they taken care of? So when you have a 16, 17, 18, 19, even 20-year-old kid that you're sending away from home, like knowing that they're safe, knowing that they're in a spot, that was our biggest far and away goal.
At this level, the support of the community is more important than anything else in junior hockey. 16 to 21-year-olds, okay, going away from home for the first time, maybe traveling to a community like Pueblo from Sweden, from Finland, from Jersey, from Florida, from wherever in the country, right? When you leave home for the first time, a lot of things can happen. You can get into a lot of trouble, or you can have an incredible time and you can grow into the person you're supposed to be. And for these guys, some of them might be professional hockey players one day. And you can have two experiences. You can have one where it's really about what happens within the framework of that rink, or you can have that Pueblo experience, which is what happens every day. It's every day in this community, it's every day in this building, it's every day with these guys. And that supportive community here in Pueblo, it sets this experience apart from anything else in the country.
I feel like they've taken everyone in with great hands. They're welcoming, they're supportive, and they make us feel really good when we're on and off the ice. So I'd say it helps being welcomed, and you're still kind of growing up, so it really does help.
The best part is watching them achieve everything that they had hoped for, or watching them achieve more. Just watching them be passionate about hockey and seeing the people that they're going to become.
Don't ever lose that feeling of the willingness to win. We play at the highest level we can today because you're a pro.
You go through this roller coaster of emotions together, and you're all there supporting each other every day and trying to get everyone to be the best version of themselves. So
because we've gone through blood, sweat, and tears together, I think that's just brought us closer as a family.
It really just, it gives you a boost because you can laugh with each other and you can grow these moments with each other. I mean, you have so many stories in junior hockey. It just really, it's nothing. It's like no other, and they'll stay with you for the rest of your life.
At the end of the day, the only way our program is successful is if we have players. And so, again, for our vision, it's player-first mentality, because if we don't have them, nothing is successful.